What if I told you that right now, as you're watching this video, you're having a conversation with the most powerful force in existence, and you don't even know it? Every single word coming out of your mouth is being recorded, processed, and delivered back to you with terrifying precision. The universe isn't ignoring you. It's hanging on your every word, like the world's most attentive customer service representative. But here's the plot twist that'll blow your mind. You've been speaking the wrong language your entire life. While you think you're asking for success, love, and abundance, you've actually been placing orders for struggle, loneliness, and scarcity. It's like walking into a restaurant and accidentally ordering food poisoning instead of fine dining. Scientists have now proven what ancient mystics knew all along. Your words literally reshape your reality at the quantum level. Your brain's reticular activating system acts like a cosmic search engine, finding exactly what you tell it to look for. The universe operates on what I call the Amazon Prime principle. It delivers exactly what you order, no questions asked. Today, I'm going to teach you the 3 magic words that make the universe sit up and pay attention like a trained dog hearing a treat bag. Get ready to rewrite your entire reality. The Cosmic Customer Service Department. Let me blow your mind with something that'll change how you see every conversation, every thought, and every word you've ever spoken. There's a Cosmic Customer Service Department that's been operating 24/7 since the day you were born, and they've never taken a single coffee break. They don't speak English, Spanish, or Mandarin. They speak pure intention, and they're fluent in the language of energy. Here's what's absolutely insane. This Cosmic Customer Service team has been taking detailed notes on every single thing you've ever said, and they've been fulfilling your orders with the precision of a Swiss watchmaker. The problem? You've been ordering from the wrong menu this whole time, and nobody ever gave you the translation guide. Think about this for a second. How many times have you said things like, I can't afford that, nothing ever works out for me, or I'm just not lucky? Every single time you said those words, the universe heard it as a direct order and immediately started preparing your delivery with more financial struggle, more disappointments, and more bad luck. It's not personal, it's just business. The universe operates like the most literal-minded friend you've ever met. When you say, I don't want to be poor, it doesn't hear the don't. It just hears poor and starts shipping you poverty. You're on some kind of cosmic subscription service. It's like typing not pizza into a food delivery app and being shocked when a pizza shows up at your door. But here's where it gets really wild. There's actual neuroscience backing this up. Your brain has something called the reticular activating system. Think of it as your personal reality filter. This system determines what information gets through to your conscious awareness and what gets filtered out. Whatever you consistently tell this system to look for, it finds with the dedication of a bloodhound. Tell your brain you're unlucky, and it'll present you with a highlight reel of every stubbed toe, every red light, and every missed opportunity. But tell it you're blessed, and suddenly you're noticing 4-leaf clovers growing through cracks in concrete parking lots. You're seeing opportunities in every obstacle and finding money in old coat pockets. The most successful people in the world, from Oprah Winfrey to Tony Robbins to Elon Musk, they all understand this cosmic customer service system. They've learned to speak the universe's language fluently. When Oprah says, I am grateful, she's not just practicing positive thinking. She's placing a direct order with the universe for more things to be grateful about. Here's what's even more incredible. The universe doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care if you're rich or poor, educated or not, young or old. It treats everyone's orders with equal enthusiasm. A billionaire's I am abundant gets the same cosmic customer service as yours does. The only difference is that the billionaire learned the language earlier. But here's the kicker that most people miss. The universe can't read between the lines of your wishful thinking. When you say something with your mouth but believe something else in your heart, it creates cosmic confusion. It's like placing an order while simultaneously canceling it. The universe gets mixed signals and delivers mixed results. That's why affirmations don't work for most people. They stand in front of the mirror saying, "I am wealthy," while their inner voice is screaming, "Yeah, right, you can barely pay rent." The universe hears both messages and delivers accordingly. A little bit of hope mixed with a lot of reality check. The secret is alignment. When your words, emotions, and beliefs are all speaking the same language to the universe, that's when miracles start happening. That's when opportunities start appearing out of nowhere, when the right people start showing up at the right time, and when what you need starts finding its way to you with almost supernatural timing. So the question becomes, are you ready to learn the universe's native language? Are you ready to stop accidentally ordering chaos and start consciously creating the life you actually want? Because once you master these 3 magic phrases, you'll never look at your words the same way again. The power of I am, your cosmic identity card. If words are the universe's currency, then I am is pure gold bullion. These 2 little words carry more power than a nuclear reactor and more influence than any world leader. When you say I am, you're not just making a statement, you're filing an official identity report with cosmic headquarters, and they take this paperwork very seriously. Here's what's absolutely mind-blowing. Every time you follow I am with something, you're literally programming the universe's GPS system to navigate your life in that direction. I am struggling sets your cosmic coordinates to Struggle Street. I am abundant programs your destination as Abundance Avenue. The universe doesn't judge your choice of neighborhood. It just makes sure you end up where you said you wanted to go. Think about the most successful people you know, and I guarantee you'll notice something they all have in common. They've mastered the art of I am statements. When Beyoncé steps on stage, she's not hoping she's talented. She is talented. When Michael Jordan took that final shot, he wasn't wishing he was a champion. He was a champion. They understood that I am isn't wishful thinking. It's identity programming. But here's where most people completely mess this up, and it's costing them their dreams. They use I am as a complaint department instead of a declaration of power. I am so tired. I am broke. I am unlucky. I am overwhelmed. Every single one of these statements is a direct order to the universe for more of the same energy. The crazy part, you're already using I am statements all day long. You're just using them backwards. It's like having a Ferrari but only driving it in reverse. You have this incredible power at your disposal, but instead of using it to create the life you want, you're accidentally using it to create the life you don't want. Here's a real-life example that'll blow your mind. I once knew a woman who constantly said, I am always late. Guess what? She was late to everything. Job interviews, dates, family gatherings, even her own birthday party. The universe was simply fulfilling her identity order with mechanical precision. But the day she started saying, I am always on time, something incredible happened. She started naturally waking up earlier, leaving with extra buffer time, and even hitting green lights more often. Her external reality shifted to match her internal identity programming. Scientists call this the self-fulfilling prophecy, but it goes way deeper than psychology. When you declare I am something, you activate what quantum physicists call the observer effect. Your consciousness literally collapses infinite possibilities into the reality that matches your declared identity. It's not magic. It's quantum mechanics in action. But here's the secret sauce that makes all the difference. Emotion. The universe doesn't just listen to your words, it feels your energy. You can't stand in front of the mirror saying, I am confident, while your shoulders are hunched and your voice is shaking, expecting the universe to believe you. That's like trying to convince someone you're happy while wearing a frown. The most powerful I am statements are the ones that make you feel something real in your body. When you say, I am creative, and you actually feel that creative spark lighting up inside you, when you say I am loved, and you feel that warmth in your chest, that's when the universe stops taking notes and starts taking action. Here's your first homework assignment, and this is where the magic begins. For the next 24 hours, become a detective of your own I am statements. Every time you catch yourself saying I am, followed by something you don't actually want more of, stop mid-sentence and rephrase it. Instead of I am so stupid, try I am learning and growing. Instead of I am terrible with money, try I am developing my financial intelligence. Instead of I am unlucky in love, try I am attracting the right person into my life. Yes, it feels weird at first. Yes, your brain will resist. But remember, you're learning a new language, and every language sounds strange until you become fluent. The universe is patient with students who are genuinely trying to upgrade their vocabulary. The magic of I have, taking cosmic inventory. Now let's talk about the second phrase that makes the universe practically sprint to fulfill your orders. I have. If I am is your cosmic identity card, then I have is your universal inventory report. And here's the kicker. The universe loves nothing more than a detailed inventory because it's basically a shopping list of what you want more of. Think about how Amazon works for a second. When you buy something and rate it 5 stars, what happens? Amazon's algorithm immediately starts recommending similar products because it assumes you want more of what you already have and enjoy. The universe operates on the exact same principle. When you acknowledge what you have and appreciate it, the universe assumes you want upgrades and expansions of those good things. But here's where most people shoot themselves in the cosmic foot. They focus obsessively on what they don't have. I don't have enough money. I don't have love. I don't have opportunities. I don't have time. Every single one of these statements is a direct order for more scarcity. It's like walking into a store and telling the salesperson everything you don't want to buy. You're going to walk out empty-handed. The universe doesn't understand negative shopping. When you say, I don't have enough money, the universe hears money and not enough and delivers exactly that experience. But when you flip the script and say, I have everything I need right now, something magical happens. The universe hears everything and enough and starts looking for ways to prove that statement true. Here's a real-world example that'll change how you think about this forever. I had a friend who was constantly complaining about her tiny apartment. I don't have enough space. I don't have nice furniture. I don't have a good view. Her living situation kept getting worse. Roommate problems, rent increases, maintenance issues. But the day she started saying, I have a warm, safe place to sleep, I have my own private sanctuary, I have a roof over my head when millions don't, everything shifted. Within 3 months, she found an amazing apartment at half the price, with a view of the ocean. The universe had been listening to her inventory reports and delivering accordingly. But here's the secret that separates the pros from the amateurs. You cannot fake gratitude to the universe. The universe has emotional radar that would make the FBI jealous. You can't stand in your empty apartment saying, I have abundance, while internally rolling your eyes and expect miracles. The universe reads energy, not just words. Instead, you need to start small and build your credibility with the Cosmic Customer Service Department. Find one thing you genuinely have and appreciate. Maybe it's your ability to make people laugh, or your cozy reading corner, or the fact that you're healthy enough to watch this video. Start there. Build your I have muscle with things that feel absolutely true. Here's what's incredible about this approach. The more you acknowledge what you have, the more you start noticing things you didn't even realize you had. You have access to clean water. Billions of people don't. You have the ability to read. Millions of people can't. You have choices about what to eat today. Many people don't. As you expand your inventory of appreciation, The universe expands your inventory of good things. The most successful entrepreneurs understand this principle intuitively. Instead of focusing on what they lack, capital, connections, experience, they take inventory of what they do have: ideas, determination, the ability to learn, access to information. They build their empires on gratitude for their existing resources, and the universe responds by multiplying those resources. But here's the advanced technique that'll accelerate your results dramatically. Update your inventory daily. Every morning, instead of immediately thinking about your problems, spend 5 minutes taking inventory of what's working in your life. Every night before bed, acknowledge 3 things you have that you didn't consciously appreciate that day. The universe operates on a 24/7 delivery schedule, but it can only deliver what you've ordered. When you consistently report having good things, more good things show up on your doorstep with the reliability of Amazon Prime. The authority of I choose, becoming the CEO of your reality. Welcome to the most powerful phrase in the universe's vocabulary: I choose. If I am is your identity and I have is your inventory, then I choose is your cosmic command center. This is where you stop being a victim of circumstances and start being the CEO of your own reality. And let me tell you, the universe absolutely loves working with people who take full responsibility for their experience. Here's what's absolutely incredible about the phrase I choose. It instantly transforms you from someone life happens to into someone who happens to life. The universe can't help but respect that level of personal authority. When you say I choose, you're basically putting on the captain's hat and taking control of the ship, and the universe immediately starts taking orders instead of making decisions for you. Most people live their entire lives in reactive mode. This always happens to me. I have no choice. Life is so unfair. Why does this keep happening to me? Every single one of these statements is basically handing your power over to circumstances and telling the universe, I'm not driving anymore, you take the wheel. And guess what? The universe will gladly drive, but it's going to take you wherever your unconscious beliefs and fears want to go. But when you start using I choose, something phenomenal happens. You flip the script from victim to creator. Instead of, this always happens to me, you say, I choose to see this as an opportunity to grow stronger. Instead of, I have no choice, you say, I choose to find a solution. Instead of, why me, you say, I choose to learn from this experience. Here's a real-life story that'll demonstrate the power of this shift. I knew a guy who got laid off from his job and immediately went into victim mode. The economy is terrible. Companies don't value loyalty. I'm too old to find another job. For 6 months, he couldn't find work anywhere. But the day he shifted his language to, I choose to see this as an opportunity to find something better. I choose to believe the right opportunity is looking for me. I choose to use this time to upgrade my skills. Everything changed. Within 2 weeks, he had 3 job offers, and he ended up in a position that paid 40% more than his previous job. The universe responds to choice language because choice language indicates that you're ready to take responsibility for your results. And the universe can only give you what you're prepared to be responsible for. If you're constantly blaming external circumstances, the universe assumes you want to remain powerless, so it keeps you in situations where you feel powerless. But here's the advanced technique that'll supercharge your results. Start making choices about your internal state, not just your external circumstances. Most people only use choice language for big decisions: what job to take, where to live, who to marry. But the real power lies in choosing your moment-to-moment experience. I choose to feel grateful right now. I choose to believe something good is coming. I choose to focus on solutions instead of problems. I choose to see the best in this person. I choose to trust that everything is working out for my highest good. These aren't just positive affirmations. They're executive decisions about the quality of your inner experience. Here's what's mind-blowing about this approach. When you start choosing your internal state, your external circumstances begin to align with those choices. Choose gratitude, and more things to be grateful for appear. Choose trust, and trustworthy people and situations show up. Choose optimism, and opportunities start presenting themselves. The universe operates on a matching principle. It's constantly scanning your energy frequency and delivering experiences that match that frequency. When you're in victim mode, you attract situations that make you feel like a victim. When you're in choice mode, you attract situations that offer you more choices. But here's the secret that most people miss. You don't have to wait for circumstances to change to start choosing differently. In fact, choosing differently is what changes your circumstances. The power is always in the choice, not in the condition. Your homework for this chapter is simple but revolutionary. For the next week, eliminate victim language completely. No, more, I have to, I can't, I should, or I have no choice. Replace every single one with I choose to, or I'm choosing not to right now. Watch how this simple shift transforms not just how you feel, but how the world responds to you. The perfect storm, timing, emotion, and cosmic delivery. Now we're getting to the secret sauce that separates the masters from the wannabes. Timing and emotion. You can know all the right words, but if you don't know when and how to deliver them to the universe, you're like a talented actor performing Shakespeare to an empty theater. The universe is always listening, but there are specific times when it's leaning in closer, taking more detailed notes, and preparing for express delivery. Here's what's absolutely fascinating from a neuroscience perspective. Your brain operates on different frequencies throughout the day, and there are two golden windows when your subconscious mind has a direct hotline to universal intelligence. The first is right before you fall asleep, and the second is right when you wake up. During these times, your conscious mind, that skeptical, logical part of your brain that says, yeah, right to everything, is essentially offline. Think of these moments as cosmic happy hour. The universe is offering 2-for-1 specials on manifestation, and most people are completely unconscious during the best deals of the day. When you're drowsy, your critical mind can't interfere with your orders to the universe. This is when your subconscious is most receptive to new programming, and when your words carry maximum weight with cosmic customer service. But here's where most people completely miss the boat. They use these precious moments to worry about tomorrow or replay the mistakes of today. Right before sleep, instead of placing positive orders with the universe, they're reviewing their problems like a highlight reel of everything that went wrong. Right when they wake up, instead of setting their cosmic GPS for an amazing day, they immediately grab their phone and download everyone else's drama through social media. The masters of manifestation have a completely different bedtime and wake up routine. Before sleep, they're reviewing their I am, I have, and I choose statements with genuine emotion. They're feeling grateful for what worked that day, claiming their identity as someone who attracts good things, and choosing to trust that tomorrow will be even better. They're literally programming their subconscious while they sleep. And here's the game changer. Emotion is the turbo boost that makes your cosmic orders priority shipping. The universe doesn't just read your words, it feels your feelings. When you combine the right words with genuine emotion, you've upgraded from regular postal service to same-day delivery. A grateful, I have everything I need, hits differently than a robotic, I have everything I need. The first one is placing an order. The second one is just repeating words. But here's what's crucial to understand about emotion. It has to be authentic. You cannot fake feelings to the universe any more than you can fake a heartbeat. The universe has emotional radar that would make a polygraph test look like child's play. When you try to paste fake enthusiasm over real doubt, The universe receives mixed signals and delivers mixed results. Instead, start with emotions that feel genuine and build from there. Maybe you can't authentically feel abundant yet, but you can authentically feel hopeful about becoming abundant. Maybe you can't genuinely claim to be completely confident, but you can honestly feel determined to build confidence. The universe appreciates honesty and will work with whatever authentic emotion you bring to the table. Here's your final assignment, and this is where everything comes together. Create a morning and evening ritual that combines all three magic phrases with authentic emotion. Spend 5 minutes each morning declaring who you are. I am. Acknowledging what you have, I have. And choosing your experience. I choose. Do the same before bed, but add gratitude for how the day unfolded. The most important thing to remember is this: the universe isn't testing your worthiness or playing hard to get. It's waiting for you to get clear about what you actually want and to communicate that desire with consistency and genuine feeling. Every word you speak is being recorded, processed, and prepared for delivery. You've been having a conversation with the most powerful force in existence your entire life. The only question now is, what are you going to tell it next? The universe is listening, the cosmic customer service department is standing by, and your next words could change everything. The choice, as always, is yours.